Yo, what is up guys, it's me, Purse9 back at it again with another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be bringing you my second progress update video on my Minecraft PS4 prison server. If you don't know what a prison server is, or you don't know how it works, I recommend checking out my first video where I go in depth explaining those things and showing the beginning of my server. But in this video, I'm going to be showing what I've built since that video and what is new, and I'm going to be explaining everything that's new and how everything works. So to get things started, I'm just going to show you a little around. You can recognize new parts of this map and old parts that you might remember, just to give you like a quick look around. So I think I'm going to start off in the middle, as I kind of did last time. Basically, we got the same hub area going on. I put a beacon in the middle just to give a speed 2 effect around the main lobby to get everywhere quicker. And I didn't have this before because I recently learned that beacons can go through bedrock. So that is why I added that. What else? Oh yeah, the rules. I added a few simple rules to the rule board. You can just glance over them here. They're pretty basic. You know, just don't break parts of the map. Don't build outside your plot. You know, don't mess with other people's plots. Basically, all that. Don't steal other people's passes, because when you put the pass into the machine to get into a mine, it dispenses it out the other side, and you know, you don't want yours getting stolen, because at the higher up mines they're going to be fairly expensive. And then if you violate any of these rules, your first offense, you will get a 1-day ban from the server, just so that we don't want anyone just cheating the server or making it kind of toxic. As we on PlayStation, we don't have command blocks, where on other platforms they have command blocks that can prevent cheating a lot easier. So I think I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna go to the mines. Not much has been added here, just some simple stuff. We got here. Let me go through the tunnel real quick. So basically, we've got this tunnel is the same. We got 2 signs at the end telling you that to the left is mine 1. You guys have already seen this. And to the right is the chicken farm and wood farm. The wood farm is the new farm here. Also, I have fully enclosed the chicken farm redstone, so that's all been done. And we also have this little wood farm here. It's just a grid of trees with dirt blocks, so that you can replant the trees. And we also have a chest here where all the saplings can go, and we want you to please replant the saplings for the next people. Right over here, we just got a little ender chest and crafting table. Not too much going on there. And then right back here, we have this bedrock wall with saying that mine 2 and mine 3 are coming soon. So basically, I'm working on the mine 2 redstone currently. We're going to have mine 2 here and mine 3 over there. So one thing that I did add in this mine 1 is that you can recognize that it's all pretty much the same. I made this tunnel a little different, and I also added this little brick thing right here. And I put some outlines on where you're supposed to drop your pass and where you get items that aren't the pass. And before, I had this button that you had to press before leaving to reopen it for the next person. And now I've implemented a new system where, as you climb up the ladder and you drop through, there is a tripwire hook that will activate when you're falling, and it will reopen it, making sure that only one person at a time can be in there. And if you don't have it, you can come out and have it open again without you staying in there. That was the problem with the first one. That was a pretty easy fix. That's why the brick is there. And yeah. So I think next I'm gonna move over to the mini games area. Now this is one of the biggest and most time-consuming things that I have built. all I've built right now is a giant casino, like I've talked about. It has one big slot machine in it that you can play. I will demonstrate that. And yeah, in the future I plan to have, right now I just have this glass tunnel going into the entrance, but in the future I plan to have like roads going to the casino and branching off to different areas, mini games, theme parks, I don't know. But that's what I'm planning for this. In my ender chest right now, this is where I store all my stuff that I have acquired on the prison server. Yes, anyone watching can see how much money I have. This is how much: 700, 2 10s, and 120. I'm gonna use my own money. I'll get it back. These money, how do I say this? These bills aren't for, I'm not gonna put them in my chest. I'm gonna use these later to demonstrate how the shops work. So just to start off, to demonstrate the casino, we just got a little nice outside, and if we come in here, we can see the slot machine. Now this is a pretty hefty piece of redstone. This took a long time, just by testing and like having different glitches. So basically when you come in here, you can play the slots and you can win money if you land on a barrel. So how this works is that you need a $100 bill. So like it needs to be a actual $100 bill. It can't be like 5 20s or 10 10s or 2 50s. It has to be a 100. And what you do is you'll stand here and then you'll drop your 100 like in the middle of these end rods. Now once you do that, it'll go into an item filter, and if this light turns on, you have entered the correct payment, and the slot wheels will start spinning. If this one turns on, you have entered something wrong, and it will put it into the system and it won't give it back. I'm still deciding on whether it should give it back or not, but I don't know. Alright, so if I put this in here, you can see that the left light turns on and the slot starts spinning. So basically how this works is that it works like a traditional slot machine where they stop in order. So this bottom one stops first, middle one second, and the top one third. If you land on a barrel on this bottom one, you will win $400. If you land on one in this middle row, you will win $1,600. And if you land on this top one, you will win $3,200. And the bottom one is most common, and they get more rare as you go up. If you land on more than one barrel in the same try, it'll just pay you out. It'll pay the money for each row, but it'll pay you at the same time. So if we go ahead and try again, I don't know if I'm gonna win because I made the machine a little bit more harder to win on than it was a little while ago, because it was too easy to win on. So it has been tightened up a little bit, but if you do win, it'll be well worth it. Hey there, post-editing Persolatum9 here. As I was editing this video, I just realized that when I was going through the slot machine, I didn't exactly explain how it would pay out. So basically, when a barrel lines up with these end rods and it lines up in the middle, the machine will recognize that you have won, and it'll pay out through the ground, and your money will pop up through the floor on this center block right here. So if you win, you want to stand on this block right here to try to get your money without anyone interfering with it or stealing it. Just wanted to put that in there. I don't think I'll be able to win as I'm recording this, but I can just do it a few more times to show you how it works. I can take you in the back to show you the redstone. I will do that. Let me get a night vision potion ready, because it is pretty dark in there. I haven't lit it up at all. Let me see. Yep, I think I'm gonna get, yep, I got 3 greens, so, you know, it is how it is. And the money that goes into here is just stored. It doesn't come to me or anything. Eventually I'll just, like, clear it out, but the money that goes in isn't, you know, directly put into my pocket. Alright, so if we break through the roof here, well, I don't want to break that one. Let me move over a bit. If we break through the roof here, you can just have a little bit of a glance at the redstone. Here, right here is just all the timings for the slots and for them starting. And then this purple area is for the payout. These lights are just to tell me if the amount of like money in the system is empty, so that I can refill it. I know that the lamps are inside the bedrock, but if they were outside, there would be a hole so that someone could break in. And then if we go down here through this little tunnel, we can see the item filter area. This is just the item filter, the same one that I use for my mine pass detection system, to detect if you have put in the right amount of money and for it to spin the wheel. Or not the right amount of money, the right bill. So that's pretty much it for that. This casino actually, or this slot machine actually took up a lot of room. So I don't know what else I'm gonna add in here. Probably just some smaller games, maybe some card games. But I don't really know yet. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna move on to the plots now. So what we've done with the plots, I've filled in all 4 of these, built a wall around it, and I've also built another 4 with a wall around that too. So we can see that a few of us have started building on ours already. This one is Oscoodles, this one is Speedy Momo, and mine is right back here. We've just got some basic like trees and starter houses, so we're just getting started. And all of these plots are already claimed because that's how many people we've already had reserved. We also added these little ender chests at the beginning of the door frames. There's also one over here. And that's pretty much all that's new with the plots. Now, here's where we get to the biggest, probably the biggest addition to this server, and the more complicated, well, not more complicated, but as complicated as the casino. So here we go into the shopping district. Now, Oscoodles or Braden has helped me with the design of the entrance of this. So if we look here to the left, we have shops, and to the right we have ATM, just so that you can like change your bills for different bills to use like in the casino and other shops. Alright, so if we go to the shops, we have 3 shops right now. We have the cobblestone shop, and we have the coal shop, and the iron shop. So let me show you how this works. So I'm going to demonstrate on the iron shop. So basically how this works is you go in and you close the door, and this sign tells you that it wants 10 iron ingots and it will give you $20. So if I go ahead and grab some iron ingots, how this machine works is that you need to separate the 10 iron ingots in your inventory before actually putting it into the machine. If you don't do this and like go in here and then hover over and try to drop one by one and get up to 10, it will break the machine and the door will close, and it can't be reopened until I do it manually. So to demonstrate, we have put 10 iron ingots in here. The door will close and it is vending pretty much. And then you hear a lot of piston action, and once this reopens, there will be a $20 bill inside that I can collect. Now say if you put something else in here, the thing will not close and it will not start taking it. So that's pretty good if you accidentally put the wrong thing in. Now say if you put more than 10 in, expecting to somehow glitch the system into, or even if you putting, say I'm putting 20 in and I'm expecting $40, since I'm putting it all in at once, that's not what I'm going to get. It will realize that I've put more in than it can take at once, and it will only pay me once. You can hear that clicking sound, which means that it would be paying me more than once, but the machine has recognized that you put more in than it can take to pay out, so it'll only pay you worth of one payment. So one more time, 10 iron ingots goes in, it closes, and it exits you out the menu. You can hear a lot of piston action, and then when it reopens, you get $20. Now the reason this stone piece closes is to make sure that you can't like still be in this while it's vending, and if you were able to still be in this, you could like, I don't know what you could do, but you could add like more iron right before it gives you the $20, and it could do something. I don't even think that would work right now because of the recent things I've added to circuitry. But I'll take a quick look at the circuitry, show you how it works. Right here we just have the coal shop, 16 coal for $20 also. And we have the cobblestone shop, 64 cobblestone for $10. This one takes the longest because it is a stack of items and it has to like process that, and it just takes a long time because of the amount. So that's pretty much all we have for the shops. Right now we can extend this way, but I have it just closed off for now. Right here we have another spot for another shop coming. I don't know what's going to be there exactly, but we can see. Now over to the ATMs is a pretty interesting section. Right here, as we go down the hall on the right, we have a little museum area where I have just put all the main key circuits that make this server run. Right here is our item filter. Right here is the shop circuitry. You can see it's pretty massive. And then right here it was just another testing circuit for the shop circuitry. So if you see right here, we have 2 levels. On the top level there's also another row of shops. I need to add some signs somewhere to tell you what's where, but right now I just have signs at the front of the tunnel. So this one is 20 bills to $100 bills, and this one takes 5 $20 bills and it'll give you back 1 $100 bill. And here we have $50 bills to $100 bills, and the reason that this is here is because the casino slot machine pays out in $50 bills. So if you want to keep playing, you can't just put in the $50 bills back in. You have to come and exchange them for 100s. And then down here we just have some more closed ones, and then we have, I believe, one more on the second floor. I'll take you up here real quick. Just climb up these stairs, and it's the first one on the right. $10 bills to $100 bills. This would be where when you sell cobblestone, if you want to put them in straight into a $100 bill, or you can put them in the $20 bills, which I think I actually added right here. $10 bills to $20 bills. So you just put in 2 10s and you get 1 20. I'll demonstrate the $20 bills to $100 bills real quick. Like again, so you come in here and you close the door, and you get your 5 $20 bills. Get them out in your inventory first, as this will be more unfortunate if you manage to like put more than it wants. So let me demonstrate this. You put the 5 20s in, it closes, and then it reopens with a $100 bill inside. And again, if you put more than what it wants for a single transaction, it will close, and it will only give you 1 payment of a $100 bill. It won't give you 2, even though if you would have done them separately, it would have gave you 2. So that's how those work. The ATMs are pretty fast, as the amounts that you're putting in and taking out are smaller than the shops, so they work pretty fast. And yeah. And just do a quick fly around. You can see the design that I have, and I'll take you into the circuitry of the shops real quick. So if we just fly out here and break in this bedrock, we can have a look at the shops area. Now it might look pretty complicated, but really it's just the same circuit over and over again, as the same circuit is used, and just different different item intakes are put in to the system to make them unique for each shop. And the same thing over here. It's just a bunch of repeated circuits. I've condensed the bedrock a little bit just to make use of all my space. But as you can see, they're pretty much all the same. And yeah. So after I get out of here, I think that's pretty much it that I've updated to this server. If you guys have any ideas or any comments on what I should add next, or you want to play the server when I open it up again, make sure to leave your gamer tag or any ideas in the comments section, and I'll be sure to answer those. As I forgot to record an outro, I just want to say thank you for watching the video if you made it this far, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.